Welcome back. Well, sorry about the distinct lack of videos. What with a few things like having the flu jab and then getting the flu, and the iPhone that I was filming on, my old iPhone 6, died. The battery was only lasting like 10 minutes when I used to take it off charge, so I couldn't film anything. And yeah, it's been freezing cold and I really haven't had the enthusiasm. So unfortunately today, as you probably tell by the title, isn't a mini day, but this is for my friend Reece, who I'm building a new battery rack for the back of his Volkswagen Golf that's on hydraulics. Potentially might be putting this thing on 48 volt, depending how it reacts. We're going to put it on 24, which it's currently on with these new batteries I've got down here on the floor. And then we're going to sort of step the voltage up and see how it behaves. So it might not behave very well because it's on quite small diameter hoses, but like I say, we're going to step it up, see what it does. It might be okay, it might leap up in the air a bit more now. So just show you these batteries he's bought for it. We've got 4 of these, so they're 1000 amp hour, 1000 cold cranking amps, proper type 31 batteries. So, and in this box here we've got all the welding breakaway and sort of all the cable and stuff like that to deal with that. So all I'm going to be doing at this moment in time is just building the base for the battery rack, because I've actually got to cut his boot floor out to get these in. So it's going to be quite interesting, really. So yeah, this is well, I suppose this could be part 1 of this little series. So and then we can get back on the Mini. Just waiting for some crucial parts to turn up for this Mini before I can really carry on with it. I'm just waiting for the pump tanks to be made. Then I can crack on with building the boot floor and getting the batteries in, and you know, there's so much to do. But anyway, this is going to be the first bit for this. So let me film this on my new phone and try not to get some welding splatter on the screen. Annoying. Something else to fix. The truck's developed a misfire. These 4 batteries as they're going to lay. I've already measured the car up and sussed out how much boot floor I've got to cut out of it, or will well. A big bit of threaded rod sitting up there because that's going to hold in the centre of the batteries. About there. A dowel going across the top. So, right, let's get cutting some metal. Right, so there's the components I've just cut off. Yeah, I've got a plasma cutter and I still cut it with an angle grinder. Yeah, so I've now got to mitre all these corners together. Now, once again, I'm probably going to do this completely different to most people. Most people cut 45 degrees and use the old right angle magnet to hold it together while they weld it, but no, that's not how I'm going to do it. So here we go. All the metal kind of in place and mocked up, so just got to weld it all together, and I'll show you how I've mitered it once I've welded it. So yeah, I think this is the configuration that the battery's going to be in as well. So we can have our main positive out up to 24 volt, up to 36 volt, up to 48 volt and ground. So that's if it does run on 48. I mean, I don't know, might be 36 and then a spare battery for his audio, or I don't know. Well, we'll have to see when we wire it up, see how that single pump setup like screaming away on 48. Hope we don't blow anything up. Right, let's get these batteries lifted out of here and I can show you how I've mitered it and weld it together properly. Right, show you how this is. Let me flip the camera. All I've done is cut little squares out of one corner. So obviously you can fill that with weld, the little gaps I've left, you know. I'll say I left the gaps purposely, but it's better to have a gap because you can actually fill it with weld and make it a bit stronger. So it's all just tacked together at the moment. So there we go. I can V it out a little bit, weld it from the back, make it nice and strong. And then I've got to make I've got this little piece of flat bar here, which is going to go across the middle in an upright, because that's what's going to support the threaded rod to hold the bar going across the top. I hope I've actually got enough flat bar. If not, I might have to try and dig some out of the pile there. Right, let's get this bit in. Right, I'm by no means a professional welder, so don't take the mickey too much, but that's all the corners stuck together. I will just give these edges a grind back, because I've got to put some flat plate and seam weld that on the bottom to stop the water getting in, because this is going to be, the bottom of the battery rack is going to be exposed under the boot of the car. So there you go. So now for the next bit, which is the piece in the middle where the battery support's going to sit. So I'm just going to wait for these to cool down a little bit so I can sit the batteries back in it. And then I'll probably put a piece of angle in there actually. Haven't actually got enough flat bar, so that's my own fault. So piece of angle in the middle next. This fucker's making me laugh. Just going to weld this little piece in the middle now, which is the, yeah, you little bastard. Just going to weld this little piece in the middle now for the centre support. So let's get this in there. Welding in the threaded rods now to hold the securing strap down. So just got to weld one on that end, one on that end. That one's in, welded in there. Doesn't look very nice, but there we go. Won't see that bit. It's down the bottom. It's made. Gasket for the. There you go. Just got to fill in the underside of it now with a bit of steel, make it waterproof. Bacon sandwich. Bottom piece for this, just scribed out where I've got to cut. And cut this out and then weld it to the bottom of that. So, that's the bottom piece welded in. Oh, I fell over. Yeah, bottom piece welded in, it's all fully seam welded underneath, around every corner, so hopefully it's all going to be under sealed anyway to seal it off properly, but that should keep the water out, and that's as much as I can do today. So thank you for watching, and I'm sure Reece won't mind me uploading this, and I'm sure he won't mind me uploading the rest of it as well. So the next stage, I think it's next Wednesday, I'm going to be spending all day on this, and I'm going to be cutting his rear wheel well out, dropping this in place, as I say, so we can get the 4 batteries in the back. So, keep them peeled for next episode. Thanks for watching again. One last little look, just giving the whole thing a bit of zinc primer and slotted the batteries back in, just to keep them all in place and ready for when I do the job. There you go. So tell me what you think. Batteries done. Cheers, Reece.